boxers can be very, very thin-skinned.
Well, they can be very thin-skinned, and I understand to some extent why they are, because as Johnny Fisher explained, it's those that go in the ring, they have this nobility, this machismo-based industry that is based upon being able to fight. It's when other people start getting offended on the sidelines and coming in when they're too peniff, like Hearn chipping in with his observations about the fact they expected better. You know, your mates are. Spencer's observations, I think both he and Gareth A. Davis over-egged the pudding. I don't think it was disgraceful or diabolical, right? But we use superlatives all the time. If someone turned around and said about Johnny Fisher, you are a marvellous fighter, I don't think he's a marvellous fighter. I think he's a good fighter, right? He's not a marvellous fighter, but he wouldn't complain about that. And the childish reaction that's been offered, I was disappointed with our guys because they allow things to be said in the studio. It should have been pushed back on. Hearn said that, you know, your mates are. The other day he was talking about Colin Hart being a journalist that said things he didn't like. But because Colin Hart's passed away, he wanted to be all reverential and respectful. When Spencer says something that he doesn't like, he's not entitled to say it because he's his mate, and he shouldn't be saying this about Johnny Fisher. Grow up, the lot of you. Grow up. And Johnny Fisher's dad, I don't know where he needs to come into the equation. I mean, I'm all for piling on Gareth A. Davis because I don't think much of him myself. But the fact of the matter is Johnny Fisher's father turning it into a 4-act play. The hysteria that's been exhibited is by those clowns. Spencer said something in a moment, it's been forgotten. Everyone's forgotten about it. The only people who haven't forgotten about it is you lot making a 4-act play out of it. You've got your rematch. You're getting paid more money than you're actually worth. You're not a great fighter, with due respect to Johnny. You've got an opportunity in life.